What's up? This is Casey from Casey's Customs. In this series, I am building a hot rod for under $3,500. In this video, I install the exhaust cutouts coming off of the turbo. We also get started on the bodywork. Let's get going. We're back on the 1951 Chevy $3,500 hot rod build. In this video, I'm gonna do some body work. I got a cool new sander I wanna try out. I wanna get that primered and basically have the body work all the way done. Maybe throw some green on it for now until we finish up our paint. I also want to do the sheet metal work connecting the 51 Chevy firewall to the S10 Blazer firewall. I kind of want to do a bunch of that type of sheet metal work just to get it all buttoned up. I don't really want to do anything in the back yet because I still want to make sure it runs. So I think we're going to go ahead, do our body work, get the sheet metal done in some of these funky spots here that have been needing done for structure, and they'll look better, like I said. And then hopefully we'll start kind of getting the turbo stuff put together, getting some oil lines ran. But for now, let's do some body work. So I have wanted to try out one of these gear-driven sanders for quite a while. The one I wanted was a Dynabride, I think is how you say that. It was like $600 or $700. I found this one today at Harbor Freight. I went and picked up one of those gold ratchets that everybody's been talking about. I spent entirely too much money for a gold ratchet, but that's beside the point. While I was there, they had a gear-driven sander for, I think it was $125 or whatever it was, and I was like, well, I have to try it because I've been wanting to try one for a while. And it's pretty badass. It's super heavy because instead of having the air push the sander around, it is gear driven. So it's a lot more sturdy. It doesn't vibrate as much, and it really has some shit to it. I guess you can kind of hog out a lot of material really fast. So we're gonna try that out today. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is literally the first time I've used it. No bullshit. It's super heavy, which I like. Let's see. I should probably have glasses on, to be completely honest with you. All right, let's... Whoa! Easy tight! Okay! I love it. It has so much shit to it. Let's time-lapse some shit. Okay, update on the sander. Big fan. It has a ton of shit to it. Way more shit than any normal sander does. Really takes off a lot of stuff. It doesn't vibrate as much, which I love. So it's real easy to just hold it firm and then just kind of let it go. I caked this shit on like this was a SEMA build, and it just was ripping right through it with 80 grit. So definitely makes body work a lot faster. I really, really like it. But 1010 would recommend. I got a bunch of high spots. I'm going to beat those around hammer and dolly, and then we will sand some of this Bondo over here. And I'm currently out of Bondo, so I'll probably have to go get some, and then we'll throw some more on this shit. But let's sand a little bit more. Got it sanded. Big fan of my new sander. I need some Bondo though, so we're gonna call it there today. I'm gonna go get some Bondo. We'll slap the Bondo on this, and then we'll do some sheet metal work tomorrow. How you doing? You ready for your checkup? Can you imagine if I was a doctor? I mean, these hands are way too big. You wouldn't walk right for a week. Anyways, got some Bondo. We're gonna go ahead. I beat the high spots down. Kind of had a lot more dents than I thought I did, but we're not going for, you know, show quality, at least not on the front clip. We're just going back with kind of the rough rat rod look. So, gonna do, put some more Bondo on it, sand down, then probably go ahead and prime it. It should be close enough then. I am gonna let you in on a secret. My dad was talking the other day. He's been a painter for 40 years, 80 years, 100 years, I don't know. The guy's old, but he was talking the other day, and he wants to do a lace roof. Gonna do like a like an ivory roof, lace it all out like a proper lowrider, like a proper lead sled. That's probably the most beat up roof I've ever seen in my life, so I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if it does, I think it'd be pretty badass. We also have some cool lace, I think, left over from a couple years ago. It's a real nice pattern. It would look good, but I don't know. That's a long ways away. We were talking about it. I think it would be a good idea. Let me know what you guys think. Let's get some mud on this shit real quick.
Life is what you make it. I feel like I'm lazy. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on drip I can't afford.
So I'm jacking the car up, the front end. That way we can do some turbo work. I think I can keep the front clip on and just go all from the inside of the front fender. When I did that, I found a piece of glass, which just feels great. So naturally, we got to do this on camera now because I did it a couple episodes ago. Everybody thought it was funny. Ooh. Ooh. Get in there, baby. Get in there. Oh! Oh, it makes you feel alive. Stop bleeding, bitch. Ooh.
Drip I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for.
Okay, while this Bondo dries, I think I'm gonna go ahead and install my exhaust cutout. This goes from a 2.5-inch pipe to a 2-inch pipe. It should be fine as small as this motor is, but in reality, you really want your turbo to have a big exhaust so it can breathe, you know, it can exhale as best it can. So I want to put an exhaust cutout right here in my pipe, and I'm going to run it out the side of this fender. Right here like that, most likely. But what I got to do first, I got to install another V-band clamp so I can get this piece in and out a lot easier. Then I think what I'm going to do, here, let me bring you over here. I'm trying to figure out how to get this whole thing up there, and I don't think it's going to work. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm actually going to cut this off. And because this angle is just not going to work, I actually need it to come out a little bit more this way. So I think I'm just going to cut this off, not use this piece, and just attach this to my pipe, have it coming straight out here. That'll kind of do away with one of them funky bends I don't like, and should kind of solve my problem. So, brand new, $100. Let's cut the shit out of it. I might have to cut this out more than I thought. They do what I do. I'm like Simon says, swerving, making plays, Ferrari red. So I needed a permanent marker. Had one back at the house. My kid came home with this from school today. So naturally I stole it from him. He's over there looking for it right now. I said, I don't know, buddy. You must have lost it. You know, you got to keep an eye on stuff. I worked out a little too hard today, and my arms are killing me. Really blew the arms up, so my treat is to steal his candy for the day. Anyway, we got this all cut. Kind of got an idea where it's going. I need to shave a little bit off this edge first. And then I'm going to go up there. I put the pipe back on the turbo. I'm going to go up there, sit it where I think it needs to be, and then draw around the edge, and then we'll cut it from the pipe. And then hopefully we can kind of get a tack weld on there to see where everything's going to be. It is so tight over there next to the tire that this is really going to be a pain in the ass, but I think we can still pull it off. Whenever I finally get to welding, I'll bring the camera in there, but right now, if I stuck the camera in there, all you're going to look at is my shoulder. So that's what you're going to be seeing. I don't know why I had to show you. I could have just told you that, but anyways, we stole it. I said all that to say we stole a candy can. Let's get back to work.
I've been all in my bag. You been all in my business. You be all in your feelings. I've been all in them trenches. I've been all in my bag.
Check it out. I got it tacked in place. Might be able to see it this way. Got it tacked in place. Oh, it's such a cluster in here. Looks like we're gonna clear the wheel just fine, which is very nice. I went ahead and put weight on it so that I could make sure. Let's take the weight down now. Perfect. So we'll be able to just run this straight out here. I actually got plenty of room back here. Turn it down probably like this. We'll just come straight out to there. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that yet, but I am definitely gonna finish the transition there. I gotta do some shaving and some bending. All right, check it out. Still need to do some more blending, but I got it all welded. Everything is in there. It actually has a really good transition. This is a little bit sharper than I wanted it, but I needed it to make sure I could clear everything. Plenty of room. I'm very happy. Originally, I was worried that this dump was gonna have to be down there somewhere, which wasn't gonna be quite as effective. With it being, 6 inches from the turbo, this thing is gonna be a full dump, which is great. So it's gonna be able to get a lot of air out fast. It's gonna be super loud, but it'll be all right. So it clears everything, put the wheel back on even after full welding. It's actually mounted right now, full exhaust. So very excited about that. If you don't know about these, it's just a remote control. I gotta run a couple wires and push a button, closes it, push a button, it opens. So when it's closed, I'll just have a normal exhaust going all the way out the back, muffler, everything. When it's open, it's just a straight shot, little, 3-foot pipe. Super bitchin', super rat roddy, very loud, very cool. So awesome. All right. Every time I do turbo shit, it takes forever. So that ended up taking a lot longer than I thought. Now that that's patched up, I think it's time to sand all this damn Bondo. I want to get it sanded and in primer. This should be plenty smooth now. In true, video fashion, I'm going to be sanding for the next 2 hours, but it's going to be a video montage on here, so it's probably going to be 30 seconds for you. Time lapse! Almost done. So much sanding, so boring too. Like, I don't hate body work, but it's not fun. It's not fun to watch. Like, I can't imagine this video being great, but it is what it is.
It's going how I see it through my lens, but it's stuck in my head. I can't seem to get away from it. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the again. I've lost somewhere in my head. I've been out here all on my own. Holding tight to the patch. I'm somewhere near the edge.
Finally got all the body work done. Smooth as a baby's ass. It's time to prime it. This took entirely too long. It always does. Look at my floor. I mean, it's a half a gallon of Bondo on the floor. But it looks pretty good. It's close enough. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it in primer. And we might call this an episode depending on how long it takes to dry. And then on the next episode, we will paint it. I want it to match this green. So kind of just like a rough greenish brown. But we're going to prime it now and see where we're at. I say it every episode, but I got friggin' 20 hours in this shit every week. And I'm putting 50 in at the shop. So, yeah, I'm whining. Let's prime. Okay, we got all of our sealer down, and now it's time to put our heavy build primer on. This is Eastwood's roll-on primer. I actually really like this stuff. They sent this to me like 2 or 3 paint jobs ago. I keep using it. It is good shit. So we're gonna go ahead and roll this on. It goes on real thick. It takes a while to dry, but you can put it on, you can put it on as thick as you put on your Bondo, and it will eventually dry, and it sands out really good. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and probably call this an episode because this stuff's gonna take too long to dry, and by the time it's dry, it'll be Sunday, Monday, whatever. So this will be the end of our episode, but let's go ahead and mix this stuff up and roll it on. I absolutely love this stuff. It just goes on so smooth. Love it! But we're probably calling this an episode. Love you. I'm done. Peace. Thank you very much for watching. I am very excited to get the bodywork done. Anybody that's ever done bodywork knows it takes forever. And when you're doing a weekly series, it's hard enough getting bodywork done in 1 week, but I didn't want to have it be 2 or 3 videos of just doing bodywork. So very excited to get that all done and in primer. The next video, we'll go ahead and get this painted. I want to get it color matched to the green and also a little bit of the rust action. So I'll show you how to do all that in the next video. And then hopefully we can get this motor started and maybe bang out some dents in these roof. Like I said earlier in this video, let me know what you guys think, if we should do a lace roof or we should just kind of leave it rusty. Obviously, I want to fix the dents either way, but let me know if we should paint this roof with like a cool lace pattern, like an old lead sled. But thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff they tell you at the end of videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace.